Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright. Had no need to fight tonight. Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright. Had no need to fight tonight.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another video. First things first, I just want to start off saying I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and a great and safe New Year. We are back with another video, and as you can see, the Challenger is back. So today I'm going to go over the full repair process that she went through with the insurance company, and we're going to go over everything. So here we go. So first things first, I just want to give you guys a look at the bumper and the area that was damaged, just so that you guys can see how the repair went. And it looks really good, so I'm gonna give you guys a look at that. So here's the bumper, and this is the area that was damaged. I don't know if you guys remember, but this right here was all crushed in. Right here was a big dent, right here was a big crack, and it looks freaking good. So before we get into the story, I'm gonna take you guys back to when I picked her up from the body shop. So here we go. All right, you guys, here's the key for the Challenger. I'm just checking it out before I actually accept her back, and let's take a look. Check that out. Wow, that looks good. This is the piece I was really worried about. Coming back here, look at that. Wow. She looks so good. Check that out. All right, so I just settled everything to get the Challenger back, so it's time to take the charger back, and I am gonna miss this. I do like the remote start. I am gonna miss that, but I'm ready to have my Challenger back. All right, let me take this off for a second. So the rental is now dropped off, but you're probably thinking, Jeremy, but you're still in that car. Well, they're gonna take me to the body shop in the Charger, same one that I had. So I guess I get to spend a few extra minutes in here, and then I'll get my baby girl back. I'm so excited. Well, guys, the rental is all dropped off. There's my baby girl. Let's go ahead and give her a little unlock. Oh yeah. Pop the trunk so I can put my stuff in there. Let's open her up. Still smells like the pumpkin spice air freshener I had in here. Oh, yes. Oh, it feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be back. Let's go ahead and give her a little start up. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's talk about the repair process and everything that went in to getting the Challenger fixed. So I made a few videos on this topic. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen those. If not, there will be a link to it up here. But so anyways, on October 30th, somebody had rear-ended the Challenger. They backed into her, and that was definitely a sucky night. I really didn't know what to do because I'd never been in this situation before. So I didn't know who to call. I didn't know what to do. So I started making these videos to hopefully get some help from you guys. And in case anybody else is ever going through this and you don't know what to do, you could always reflect back to these videos for answers. So on October 31st, I went to the police department and I filed a police report just so I can have it on record and I can have as much proof and evidence as I can going into it, because I knew I definitely didn't want this coming back on me and I didn't want it coming out of my pocket. So after I had filed that police report, I had called the guy's insurance company that hit the car, and it was definitely a pain in the butt because, number one, the guy did not have a driver's license. Number two, thankfully the vehicle was insured, but it was insured in his girlfriend's name, and they did not want to answer the phone for the insurance company. So for about a week, the insurance company kept calling them, texting them, emailing them, sending them letters in the mail, and they constantly got no response. So the insurance company called me and they said, hey, you know, if we can't get in contact with them, we're just going to escalate it to a specialist team who can, they have more authority to make snap decisions as far as establishing liability for the incident. Well, unfortunately, once they did escalate it to that specialist team, they had called me and they said, you know, since he didn't have a driver's license and it was insured in his girlfriend's name, they needed to establish contact with them so they could determine who was liable, because, you know, they need to establish what his relationship was to her and whether or not he even had authority to drive the vehicle or not. So I felt I was kind of screwed because, you know, they have been trying to contact these people and they've just been dodging them and ignoring them. So what are the odds of them answering now? So I made a snap decision on my own. Whether it was a good decision or not, I don't know. She got fixed, so I guess it was a good decision, but I was just getting tired of it. So I texted both of them and I said, hey, look, the insurance company's trying to contact you and you are not answering them. So I need to get my car fixed. And if you don't answer them, I'm not getting my car fixed. So if the insurance company drops the claim because you guys are not answering, I'm gonna open up a lawsuit against you guys to compensate for my damages. And it worked, because within like an hour of me sending that, the insurance company called me back and said, hey, we finally talked to them and they admitted fault to it, so you can go ahead and get the repair process started. Cool. So the insurance company sent me a link to a website that had a list of all these body shops that was kind of in their network of preferred shops. And the shop that I wanted to repair it was on that list. So I selected that, and then I called the shop and I let the shop know, like, hey, you know, I'm getting some repairs done to my car. I gave them the case number, set up an appointment, so that way we can get the estimate done. So when I went in for the estimate, it was very quick, it was very simple. I went in there, I gave the employee all my information, and then he came out, he took some pictures of the car, he took pictures of the VIN, the license plates, he took pictures of the damaged areas, and we went inside, we ran some numbers, and the quarter panel, thankfully, didn't need to be replaced. It was repairable. And the bumper, I let him know I wanted an OEM bumper, so we ordered that, and the rest is history. Overall, the damages came to, I think it was like $1,800 in damages. But, you know, nothing came out of my pocket, thankfully, because this was not my fault. But it looks really, really good. The guy estimated that it was going to take about a week for the repair, but it ended up coming out to like 2 weeks, which doesn't bother me. I would much rather have them take their time and make sure it gets done right, instead of them rushing it to meet that time frame. And then there's issues with the paint, there's issues with the fitment. And speaking of issues, there is one issue. It's a minor issue, but it's still an issue, and it is the fitment for the trunk. This is a very common issue for the Dodge Challengers, and I was so thankful that I bought a Challenger that didn't have this issue, and then now I have this issue. So I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. This is the fitment issue that I'm talking about. You can tell that it's not exactly straight. It's not too noticeable during the day unless you're like really trying to see it, but it is a little bit more visible at nighttime. But I'm not too concerned about it. I've been researching how to fix it, and I can't really find any answers, but it seems like it'll be pretty simple. I'm pretty sure I could have just taken it back to the shop and they could have adjusted it, but you know, then it would have had to come to making another appointment, so they're gonna have time to look at it, and then, you know, it'd just be a big inconvenience. So I think I'm gonna do it my own and make it a video to help you guys. But yeah, that is one little issue. Other than that, everything came out beautiful. I love the way it looks, and I could not be happier. So now that Athena is back, we can get back to making videos. We got tons of mods that we have to install. I've got a lot of ideas to do, so I'm super excited that she's back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know with a big thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe for new videos every single week. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links for all those will be in the description down below. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your New Year's resolution is and what you plan to do to achieve that. my New Year's resolution is I want to get serious and I want to double down when it comes to YouTube and social media. I just want to be a well-established content creator who just produces really good content regularly and that you guys enjoy watching. I know I've been slacking off a lot and I hate that. So now I'm doing whatever it is I need to do to achieve that. Any kind of barrier that's standing in my way, I'm gonna blow that barrier out of the way, and we're gonna get serious with it this year. So Athena's back and we are back on our grind. So I will see you guys next week. So until next time, take care and be safe. Peace.